And again, it's like sometimes pretty bad. Very, you see my slurry from stroke. It's almost kind of you just have to program it to have the linguist, and but it does go back. It goes good, and that's how it is. Sometimes it struggle to, and so I knew about liquor. It's like about 2 or 3 years, no, 3 years ago. Yeah, too much every Veteran Days alone on Saint Days, June 21st, and it happens because can't really relieve. It's pretty much it's kind of suffer myself and thinking that you'll be eventually be stronger. That's really the you know she's calling over here. It's like, and like I said, at least I'm kind of happy. But you never know. Like two things, it could be hacked or it's a good, but I think it's good. So it's like, and then look at these guys over here, the police, the director, doing all these things. I don't know how many years, and doing actually products. I've never done that really. I do you pretty much accounting papers. You know, and so that's really like if that happens, but I'm really pretty strict. Look at this. Custom. This is big time. Like this is my whole dreams. Never get into never any kind of mail or something like that. I don't do that. Never really thinking about it really to get advanced to. Yeah, it's that a lot of these things you get working out and stuff like that. But anyway, but they're just doing other stuff like that, and I don't know how you get the value to have like I don't know. But for some reason that they're doing that. Shit, making money, huh? How much? Insane. So again, you can feel some around here. Even the homeless, he goes, you know how they are. They're $1 million. Their eyeballs like that. So they don't love anybody. And me too. They're like the same thing. You have to always witness of how it is. I'm like this too. But I understand high levels. They understand this. Casino. San Manuel. They're dangerous too also. And so, but I don't think, from my experience, they know all the drugs pretty much. But it's hardcore Mexican, dark. So that's definitely you have you can't and so it really pretty much the gangs. I mean that's really how it comes from the IE, and yeah, that's just right here. That's very hardcore, but they're very like a clock. You know, they'll have some drugs, I think, the reservation, but it's they know that it's really knowing that it's truth. The neighborhood, they're all hooked up with families from the tribe. They always have money, so they kind of protect. They should, but you never know. They always come in. They want something. Kids that do that, you know. So I was trying to a little bit. He didn't want. He knew that the tribe. He didn't want to do hook up all the tribes because they're young. So maybe it's not good. I don't know, because the young kids, they'll probably the parents. I don't know, whatever they go here, and a lot of that stuff. That anyway. That's just tax returns. But you have to connect it, even overcome. They do have boxing, hands of stone. And that's the kind of thing. Yeah, they get hang. And not yet. I'm doing the accounting, but yeah, I love boxing, everything, and that's really how you all together. And oh yeah, so excited about it. Um, they done something like Trump, and it's like, wow, to me, it's pretty good. And they go right before, because they're very liberals, hardcore, ultra, and they're big time, and they're completely. I'll be honest, they're hot girls, Mexican, very hot, and they have a lot of powerful. So they don't whatever the males, the production, psychology, they make money from that. But again, it's corruption within even the real estate. So I kind of know that, but I'd rather I don't get into that. I like to invent. I like to have. I'm not gonna the best dark, salsa like a cholo and the big time fucking roll. Low rider. Number one, sports. Because I so much invented. I'm kind of a little dork. I know. Kind of. I'm not a pig. I'm not a cop. I'm a narc. If that happens over here, so you have to always train. Like I can't just be talk to military and that's it. Oh no, it's gonna be like gay fucking little liberty and I'm and Chicano. I call this shit. I don't do that. You know. And so well. Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying right now. I'm telling you, but what I talk point is that it becomes like it's kind of like you're without let's say a job, a client, because my brain is thinking like as long as the Medicare and all that, there's a way to do that to not like let's say even walk. That's the thing is that I can't delivery man. That I've done that before. I mean, but it's kind of like a job somewhere. Now that you could do that, it always have a good credit. That's the palms, and it's pretty much online. A lot of again. I always train people, even Medicare. Don't think that you're rich. Even $1,500. That helps a lot. Even can you in legacy to actually if it's a funeral, if it was myself, what are my parents, what are this, and look at that, and look what happened, right? So as soon as possible, I don't wait to the poverty. They're coming a partner, and like I said, as long as what he said, is I'm pretty much a director, it is a independent. So it's like okay, you got to do that. They want marketing, they want this, and a lot of that stuff. She don't want to say all these things, obviously, so it'd be confidential. So it's like that's how it should work in any kind of business. Got to go 1 second, don't mess it up. And okay, he says it wrong, so that's fine. And don't say that like all right, but I have my own life also, So so for now, it's a girlfriend. It looks this and the good thing is that I know the IRS offenders about. The only thing is that contract is that sometimes that let's say if I don't ask a question, a lot of people don't want to say that. Okay, and so well, like I said, when it's a check and all that, it's it's almost and anything like this is banking. It's almost the most legal. Now, look at the stuff in the history of FedEx. They could hit man with a fucking FedEx. Okay, I'm telling you that. They could be evil as shit. Like, 'cause they don't really care. They're fucking whatever the money, they'll do that. Okay, and so a lot of that stuff, the way to do that, or if it's fish, or I mean, it's possible. But again, they could hack anything. Okay, so I tried outside in the state. Um, and California. I mean, it's the Chicano and pretty much go all the way. We already have the food tacos. You don't think it's good? Come on, you got the Mark Zuckerberg. Use that for some reason. Oh, come on. And so we got the same florists too. And they're gonna say you can't do that. Okay, come on, man. Be honest. Cholo is the most hot ones on the one. I'll be honest. And not just cholo, but there's also that they're very exotic. Sometimes they don't understand it. They'll look at them like a conquester. Oh, I get all the money to understand the psychology to overcome this against you underneath. I'm smarter. This. Oh, come on. I'm still Aztec, mathematics. You see, I'm not even very intellectual because when I was a kid, just for passion to to survive and buy and be happy. That's fucking a lot of process. So you shouldn't tell me that. Um, look at the let's say a mix where there are clicks, California. Even that they'll be like, um, it is kind of like over here, and the ultra. There's a different one, Bice it also, and they got Raiders too also. Then they have this. They're always this. It's always like this. Okay, but Florida's sometimes what happens is that until you have. She just called right now. I mean, should I have? I mean, I shouldn't. If I'm kind of stupid, but she's talking on the phone right now. Should I say that? She called right now, but I don't want to say that, huh? But it's part of. Hey, look, we're communication. You know, at least has a good everything. You know, maybe the point that should have, let's say, as soon as possible. Like, be honest. These are people millionaires. They know how to do that. Only they can do. So I'm on a very small potato. I mean, yeah, there's advantages with their financing, but um, it's really as kids, fundraiser, even my logo, stuff like that, and even that I get excited about. So I'll communicate. Hey, look, it's okay. Though she'll tell me if like they'll be like cheat or something, but I'm not really cheat. I mean, just talking. She just called over here. Hey, yeah, boom, boom. Charlie's Theater on, you know, and so let's do it. I mean, that's you know, the point. Like, the most I get, you have to have much more, not beautification and up, or just have kids and come out and another one more time again. Even Messi with, with their own, Bravo, the banners. Hey, get excited about. Look at the kid. You know, you hire to defend, and when you're born, you have to defend. Or something. When you're kids, you don't even know how to defend. When you start, when did that happen? Then you had to train someone. It's a really, it's a very complex, but if you don't have process, it's only how to. They don't defend that. See that? What about that? Just simple questions, right? What if they don't defend nothing? Are you fucking serious? Simple questions like that. Okay. See, that's my it's a philosophy. I don't like to too much this or the other because something like that. Hold on, simple question first. Because they'll back and forth. Yes or no? I mean, that's a stupid question sometimes. But sometimes you have to say, right, like, what about this? And they'll forget, that. They love to forget. I'm stoner already. I forgot to really, and then they love to distract. Hey, and then I got it. They're aloof now. I got you now. Wow. Aha. That's a British how that's it. The English does that too. Even Mexican and Spanish. Everybody's. But part of that, what would I say? That what's the point to say? They're always, hey, I don't like this kind of, there's always, I don't like that. Notice that. For what I say, for me, they're too much cute in Mexico. There's so much competition. They're very like competition. This is true. And anything. I think Japan too also. Competition. They could suicide if, you know what I'm saying? But in Mexico, they're different. They all just just like there's a bum, they'll drink and they'll come back again, like a dog, and then they'll come back again or something. Japan, they're more fucking hardcore. But again, completely different, region. But still, it's kind of like the jungle. They're part of all those things. Uh, I don't know, but they're coming out here, South America, and like if I say as long as it's good. I mean, I don't think they're. I mean, it's percentages, but if you look at that, they're not people with tattoos and very violent. They don't look like that. They just want to be happy and not to have violence. It's just a normal thing. If you're a demand of a work, I'm sure they will. Mhm. And the thing is that they'll know how it's more dangerous in America. Imagine homeless, the sponsors. If you could go over here and to pay the rent, always like this. You know, always think it's gonna be free money and all that. Uh, and so it's more expensive to do this and back and forth. But part of that, they like that stuff where there's a system, and then they always have, oh, I need this, I need to have that, I need that. and they like to suck in all these lawyers from the court and all that. Again, it's another business. Like, here we go again. They're making all the money from you guys. Yeah. So always look at that at the close on that one. What's the closest to what's the come on Republican closest shit everything on this other thing over here. Even I'm still kind of jealous, but at the point I'm close on that one. There's almost bullies in Mexico because I'm a little white Mexican and I'm kind of nice and all that, but they're always a little bit like this, and kind of pissed off about that. So it's whatever my country and my fucking pride and all that, and for some reason they all fucking yeah. So it ain't revenge like hate. You can just by doing that, using this passion, the Mexican little by little how they is, and they scored the invasion. Come over here, California, and now they're cool and all that. I'll come over here and take the whole fucking grace away from. You know, you're not really Jesus in your heart. All you're just doing your manipulation. They're just this, that, the other. They'll say the talent was not enough. No, I think we have that. Oh, they're doing that. The teachers that you're doing that. They're females doing tech and support, nutrition, medical. They're just doing the shit over here. That's what you're doing. So I just want to say that. What's the point? That's what I'm saying. Well, then the elite, they're advertised so much. It's Israel within that too, also. So you're on thing. Oh, they're good now, I guess, because I'm a homeless. I'm messed up. They don't like that shit's retarded, like a veteran. They don't like. Yeah, yeah. And so higher education, that and they don't like that either. Boom. Here we go. You have to communication. If not, you get insult already. You know, all the elite over here. Okay, so I just want to see that we're the real deal. We're the fucking independent, born raised. Who fucking create this thing? You have something over here? All you're doing the leads, man. Okay? Let me know this one. You get Spanish, and then you're going to go to Spanish in Barcelona, and you'll be like, oh, yeah. Okay? Only the big time Chicano, the brave of the land. And you understand a Chicano, at least the communication with even English, with a Spanglish. Let me know this one.